in case you can't tell by the accent. Thank you so much for your time. I've been living in Strasbourg, France for the last 4 months, and I've had the privilege of getting to know a lot of Jewish families. And what's been really interesting for me is, as an American Jew, I'm always grown up in areas where being Jewish is just commonplace, and anti-Semitism is something people talk about, but not something most of them have faced. And getting to know the Jewish community in Strasbourg, it's really interesting to see the level of fear and the level of, they're very proud to be Alsatian, and their family's been Alsatian forever. And I guess my question is that, how do you find this balance? This is people who, their families have lived through the Holocaust and pre that. This is obviously where Dreyfus's family came from, the Dreyfus affair. How do you balance, I guess growing up, people always said, well, why didn't people's families leave when tensions became worse? And you can see that fear in the Jewish community there. And how do you live your life without living in fear, but without also jeopardizing your life, I guess? How do you move forward?
It's an individual situation. I confess to you, I never actually encountered the Holocaust denier. I've devoted my life to write the way I do. I've not written much about it. I've published by now, I think, at least 60 books. Only 3 or 4 deal with that period. Only 3 or 4 the others are with philosophy, prophets, Bible, and so forth. Because I felt it should be pure. I wanted to maintain the purity of the text as much as the purity of the subject. So only 3 or 4 books deal with the Holocaust. The term that came into language because I used it among the very first, if not the first, to use it, but I'm not so proud of it. What else can we do except do what we are doing? Which means the witness has an obligation to bear witness. And if the testimony pains people, so be it. If it pains the person who listens to the witness, we should know that it pains the witness more than the person who listens to the witness. And yet there is no alternative. We must try to tell the truth, even if it hurts, and even if it's not understood.